All right, making sure this thing is on. What's good, people? This is called What's the Reaction, where Tone Space, Poets Kane, reacts to things in, true bizarre fashion and unique fashion. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to set off this series with the Steeze tape. We have a brand new Steeze tape to react to, as well as some Steeze texts fresh on the phone. I let him text me and call and just let it rock because I'm not talking to him. I don't get paid for it. I'm not hardening your penis, so forget about all that. But yeah, a message was left, a brand new Steeze tape. So let's hear it all together and let's see how I feel and how I react to this brand new Steeze tape, people. You ready for this Steeze tape? Let's go. Your hands get the clapping, the fingers get the snapping. Your hands get the clapping, the fingers get the snapping.
New voice message.
One new voice message.
One saved message.
Steeze tape, let's go.
New message.
Flabby Man.
Flabby Man.
Greetings, Flabby Man.
Greetings.
It is the monstrosity. Flabby Man, I want to know something, Flabby Man. Why, Flabby Man, do you persist with your bullshit songs, Flabby Man? They will not have an effect on me, Flabby Man.
Flabby
I haven't
Man.
been vanquished multiple times already, Flabby Man. Why do you persist?
Hey, let me do the
with your
Flabby
whack,
Man pose.
Flabby Man? You really tried to brown nose up to Tommy, Flabby Man, because you saw him sweating me. You were trying to take an opportunity, thought you would get a little props, did you? Flabby
Little bit of
Man?
props.
Flabby Man!
Flabby Man.
That's right now, Flabby Man. To catch you completely off guard.
You ain't catching me off guard. I'm that much better than you.
To replay this message marked for deletion.
Okay, he's starting in that joint. If y'all heard, is what, the 12th time that he fronted like he wants a live battle? And the funny thing is these are always making its way to the Tone Space edition of Steeze tapes. Half the Steeze tapes are you hummer stunting or you pump faking. I'm looking at the phone like as if I'm really looking at you. Well, I do look down at you, so yeah. Half of the shit is you stunting like you want a problem on some lyrical shit. I'll battle you right now, catch you off guard, and then when I pull up, you out. You know what I'm saying? You ain't boogie when I pull up. You know what I'm saying? And we always get them on the Tone Space edition of the Steeze tapes. The What's the Reaction? I'm holding this device with one hand so I can't clap. But you people at home that's watching this, please give this a hand of applause. Please give these Steeze tapes a hand of applause. I'll wait. All right. Now, we got a bonus. We're not just doing Steeze tapes. No. Like I said, we also have some brand new Steeze texts. And we're going to read these Steeze texts in a minute, and then I'm going to discuss what was left in the message and possibly what's left in the Steeze text. Matter of fact, let's do that first. We'll save the Steeze text till the end, because I think there's a big part of this story. Now I can do the pose. Flabby Man pose. There's a huge element or component of this story between the Tommy Sotomayor song, directed at you, sir, and at me, that you may not be privy to. Now, you said it on your show. You said that I was out clout chasing. You basically said the same thing here, that I just jumped myself in y'all situation to clout chase, right? And that's why I did a song posing as Tommy and dissing you and then dissing me so I could just jump in your shit, right? It didn't quite go down like that, sorry to say. I'm sorry to let you know that. Generally, I mind my fucking business if shit don't have to do with me, right? Now, in regard to this lyrical shit, you've been balling me up with Tommy for the past couple days because you had an issue with me pulling up the last time you fronted like you wanted a battle. And all I did is I pulled up. I was calm. I was cool. I was very cordial. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, open battle. I'm here. Let's go. And then you decided to, get in your feelings and then just, do your little roasting thing. That's cool. You feel hurt. You're scared. You don't want to live up to and confront your fear of having a battle with someone that's better than you, and that's me. I understand. That's your way that's your defense mechanism. I get it. But at the same time, I'm going to cook you in response to that. It just is what it is, right? Shout out to anybody in the chat, because I think this thing got an issue where I can't see chats if they do anything, and I see at least one person in here. So peace to everybody watching this now who is going to watch it, right? So that's one thing, right? Meaning I had an active issue with you going into this whole situation, right? And that active issue is a big part of a plan that I had regarding that song. Whereas normally, whether we not cool or not, if you wasn't including me in your shit or talking shit about me, I wouldn't have even done what I did. But basically, pull the the curtain back for the big reveal. That song, at least the first two verses and the chorus and everything, the drum roll please, I sent that to Tommy at first. This was shortly after you dropped your little track dissing him. Me being a Steeze cooking expert musically, like roasting Steeze is like, I'm just like, I'm A1 at that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm an avid writer. I've written for people before as well. Anyway, I actually approached Tommy with that song to see if he wanted to purchase, that actual song where he would recite it. I'm just on some ghostwriting shit. You know what I mean? I sent it to him. I told him, yo, if you like it, put a price on it. Let me know. Boom, bap, bit. So there was no clout chasing involved as far as the initial plan with that track. In fact, that's the total opposite. I was just going to be the man in the cut, chilling, and get bread off of Steeze like other people rightfully do, like Tommy rightfully does, like LA rightfully does, like Slapper has rightfully done. I want my piece too, you know what I'm saying? Talking to a nigga, you talk to a man that you get his dick hard when you talk to him. Who wants to do shit like that for free? You know what I'm saying? So that was my way to get paid off of Steeze. I was going to ghostwrite the shit for him. But when I said to him, Tommy had got offended. I guess maybe the manner in which I approached it, sometimes it's not always what you say. Sometimes it's how you say it. I could understand because he kind of like flipped on the show. He didn't blow me up and say, here, Tone Space, how dare you say that? But he's like, that punk motherfucker that wanted to ghostwrite that. What the fuck is all this disrespect for? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, long story short, so then what I did is I said, well, fuck it. I'm going to take this lemons of him just curving me on that track, and I'm going to make some lemonade out of it. So I turned it into a parody. I just added another verse since he was semi-flipped at me. I said, all right, well, I'm going to talk from Tommy's perspective. I'm going to kick the motherfucking shit, do Tommy voice, and I'm going to have him dissing me in the third verse. And that's pretty much what I did. And that's pretty much the reason why I did it. I took the lemons, made some lemonade, had a good old time with the shit. You know what I'm saying? And Tommy heard it. Oh, Boog's in the building. There we go. What up? And if you look at the comments in the Poet's Cane of the song, Tommy had replied. He said he liked it. You could write such and such. So he saluted me. I salute him because his whole thing was like, look, I only write my own shit. Even if I'm going to diss somebody, I'm going to write it myself. So, he respects my pen game, so I respect his as well, if that's, how he gets down. You know what I mean? Ain't no beef, ain't no issue in regard to that. You know what I'm saying? But that was the whole premise. And then the whole thing with that song in general. It wasn't me clout chasing, trying to jump my shit way into your shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's get on to these Steeze texts. We have a couple Steeze texts that we got to read, and we'll get up out of here. You know what I mean? Hope everyone having a good time. I'm in here. I've been cleaning the crib, bleaching the walls and shit. Ain't nobody coming in. I'm in doing the isolation thing, but, I need my surroundings to be on the up and up. You know what I mean? Let's get to these Steeze texts. V-Dub Bugs in the building. Everything good. All right. Found it. He starts by saying found it. And off the top, I'm guessing he had a problem searching for my number and he just found it because otherwise he would have probably been blowing up my phone since yesterday. See how quick and good my mind works? I got that off of the 2 words of found it. So you're thinking out loud to me in text. Interesting. Found it. Your song was super wiggity whack, bro. Smash, bitch. Whoa. You got to do the Bowser laugh. Still trying to find an angle, huh? That's why Necro never did shit for you. He saw you was a snake. Let me reply to that. What's your fascination with my affiliation or my brother Necro? I don't get it. A, where do you get this information that he's never done shit to me, doesn't have shit in works of being done with and for me? And where the fuck do you get the idea that he thinks I'm a snake? Where do you get the idea that I am a snake? I'm probably the most forthright and the most realist cat towards you that you done flipped on. You want to talk about snakes? Let's talk about some snake shit that I seen you do 2 days ago. And the reason I peeped it is because you did it to me. Now, I'm not going to mention any names because I ain't trying to, further any riffs that you're doing or whatever. But I saw you in your chat room. I saw a particular regular particular hard body supporter come into your chat room on some like what up shit. You know what I'm saying? And you made a point to shout out everyone around him. You shouted out people, oh, morning, morning, darling, to this girl or that one before him, this guy or that girl after him. And it looked familiar because I know you've done that to me at one time on some like sneak, slithery snake shit. And instead of just saying, look, dude, I don't fuck with you no more or whatever. You always got to play these little funny style games. You got your little funny style shit. Homeboy came in the chat room on some regular cool shit. And you got all extra with the shout-outs of people all around him. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I know that nigga, well, shout out to that dude. Don't even worry about it. That's just how that nigga do. He's done me, and I've seen him do other people like that. Don't even sweat that. That nigga a bozo. You know what I mean? We already know that. But snake shit like that, and just when you talk in general, I think LA even said it on the show recently, referring to a couple people, say you let niggas talk long enough, they're going to expose themselves. And you do that the very best. Okay, let's go on. It's super obvious, Flabby Man. Riddle me this, Flabby Man. After having lost multiple times, not TWO or the number 2 multiple times, I guess he's saying multiple times is an entity that I've lost to. I figured he would try to say that I lost to him multiple times, which would even make less sense than saying that I lost to multiple times itself. But anyway, having lost 2 multiple times, why you persist with substandard flows and challenges? It's been months. You still haven't amassed $500? Gee. Oh, he don't want a problem, I guess. It is after I curved him when he called, and you know that's when he said, "Oh, you don't want a problem." But let's go to it. You know, sarcasm aside, you trying to say that I lost to you multiple times, as I said in the video or 2 back. Brian Vlogs has beaten you, me, Port City, and LA, according to that logic. Why? Because he did songs to compete against us and claimed victory. That's all you've done. I don't even got to go as far as to say I've beaten you multiple times until it's really put on a fair platform of judging and stuff like that. I'm not even deluded enough to say that. Am I confident that I will if you put my song against yours or we actually do a battle or something? Of course so. I'm wiping the floor with you, obviously. However, I'm not just going to claim a victory when shit hasn't been put on such a platform for people to decide. But no, what do? You do the Brian Vlogs thing. You make song, I win. It makes no sense. Maybe it's the cosign from, you know, your diehard porters, you know what I'm saying? I can't say supporters, I gotta say porters. Let me not do that. That's, you know, wild other shit. But, you know, your porters, your huffing supporters, that don't count. That's motherfuckers is gonna, those are the same people that enable you on every stupid ass dumb shit you do or say. You know what I'm saying? So obviously that don't count. Nothing has been put to an actual level of competition. You left another message, another Steeze tape, fronting like you want to battle. I'm busy doing what I'm doing. Even when you called, I was on something way higher level than that bullshit you talking. But yeah, man, you just mad deluded, B. And, yeah, back to that snake shit. Because see, all the other shit, the jokes, the unicycle, the flabby man, shit like that, that don't really bother me. The snake shit don't bother me because I know I'm not that. But it's when you try to make me look like something, you try to paint that to other people in the audience that don't know any history. They might be new to the shit and they just hear this one man's opinion. It's like, nah, B, I can't let you just paint me as a vile, crazy ass person, because I'm the most like upright stand-up dudes there are. You know what I'm saying? I tell you what, Necro's public. He has Instagram, he has Twitter. Holler at Necro, reach out to Necro, ask him about Tone Space, ask him everything that you may think. Am I pussy? Ask him that. You may be surprised on you know the way he responds to that one. And definitely ask him just my content, the character. That's the challenge. Ask people about my content and character. You know my name. You know Facebook. Pick any random people. You know what I'm saying? Shit, troll my Facebook. Look through, see who I have the most interactions with, so you could kind of get an idea of who's like my close people. Ask them about me. Ask them if I'm butt cheeks, and ask them if I'm a snake or anything. Find someone that could say that I snaked them. And the thing is, if I were to do that to you, what's the reaction? Just like the name of this video, what's the reaction if I do that to you? Because right now, and I don't even speak on it, but there's already a trail of people that have some not so nice things to say about Steeze. On all types of snake, grimy, stupid ass bullshit. Niggas don't want to go upside your head, all types of crazy shit because of you violating people in such and such way or such and such. So that's it, everybody. I'm gonna get back to doing what I'm doing. I just want to share that little Steeze tape with y'all real quick. So yeah. Oh, yeah. I was thinking about this. I might do this too. And it's funny because I had it in mind to do it while I was cooking. You know, I was cleaning, I was cooking something. I thought about this idea, but then I was like, well, Steeze ain't really been fucking with me for he was fucking with me like a day ago. But you know what? I was like, let me let that shit die out. If he don't fuck with me, I won't come forth with this new idea that I just thought of. But sure enough, he came out on some stupid shit. So what I'm thinking of doing is the Steeze Morgan challenge. You know what I'm saying? So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to propose the Steeze Morgan, Captain Morgan challenge. It's going to be some fly shit. It's an easy challenge for y'all to do. I'm not going to say what it is now or what you got to do, but I'm going to perform the Steeze Morgan challenge, and I'm going to challenge other people to do that. So be on the lookout for that. And with that said, everybody, bonito. Catch y'all later.